back, okay? Because you will have to think about how you're going to communicate all this stuff you've learnt to the group. It's not just a matter of copying a question down on a book or something. You're going to have to think about communicating that knowledge you've got. So it's a really good way of you thinking, okay, I know this about the heart. How am I going to explain this to someone else? Because someone else is just us today. Okay? What does a heart do? I'm going to have to act that somehow. Okay? What does the blood do? I'm going to have to explain that somehow. So you're going to have to put these things into place. Okay? So that's what we're going to do. So we're going to spend a little time up the front planning that. And then we're going to go up the back and we're going to act it. Okay? So we can show ourselves what's happening with the heart and the lungs. All good? Got the overall plan? So for me, it's about you being able to describe what is going on at various locations in the body. What does it look like? What is it doing? That's the overall idea here. Okay? Yep. Good. So, first point, remember the main organs. What are we talking about? Heart, lungs,
liver.
You didn't talk about liver. What else have we talked about? The diaphragm, yeah, so doing the diaphragm thing. What else have we talked about? What gets transferred between the heart and the lungs? Blood, yes. And where does the blood end up going?
To the body.
To the whole body, yeah. So we'll sort of do the whole body thing in bits, okay? So heart, lungs, blood, diaphragm, good. Right, so we've got to try and remember those things, okay? I'm going to break it up into small groups and you're going to be one of those things, okay? We've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we'll probably need 4 groups, one for the heart, one to be blood, one to be lungs, one to be the body. Okay, so it's going to be basically groups of 2. Yeah? So we're going to do that. So let's break it. There'll be groups of 2 and one group of 3, I think. So can we get into those groups, or were we in those groups? Yep. 1, 2, your group. Hayden, and okay, jump in your groups. So we've got 1, 2, 3, who have you like? Breathe. We've got a 4 over there, have we? Is it a group of 4? Archie should. Yep, okay, where are you going to go, Archie? Well, Dylan, you're going to go this way. Yep, okay, right, we'll do that. Okay, so 1, 2, big group and small group. Is that all good? Yep. Right, you get first choice. What do you want to be? Heart, lungs, blood, or body?
Lungs, please.
Lungs. Your next choice?
Heart.
Heart, okay, rightio. You guys can be the blood, okay, which makes you guys be, what do you got left? Body, okay, all right. So, let's go through this. You're going to have about 10 minutes now, or so, to plan out what you're going to do. You need to do a couple of things. You need to decide on some actions. So how are you going to pretend to be a heart, or a body, or lungs, or blood? Okay? So some actual actions. And 2, you have to have some words to say. So you're going to be describing what you are doing in your location. Okay? Or locations of the blood. Okay? I'll pick blood as 4 because you need a few blood cells. Okay? So you need some words. Not everyone has to speak in your group, but probably someone does. Okay? Got that? Yep. Not everyone does, but you need to have somebody saying something about what's happening. So not only are we doing some actions to show how that thing works, okay, we're also going to have some words about what's happening there. Is that all good? So you need to write some lines, right? I'm going to put my watch on for 10 minutes, and you've got 10 minutes to decide what to do. Okay? So get a bit of paper out, write some things, practice your actions. Okay, so we'll just use muscles as the body basically. There's lots of other things, but let's do muscles. Okay, and so what you need to think of actions for how muscles might work. Okay, so what are the muscles going to need from the blood? Oxygen. And what was the one other thing we talked about the muscles get from the blood? You remember what the energy source was? Brilliant. Glucose. Yeah. So we're right on. So first run through. Rightio. Are you ready to listen? Because if you're not doing talking, you need to be doing your listening. So we've got this whole thing. We've done lots of bits and pieces in class. We're putting it together today. So if you've got your heart beating, your lungs beating, your blood beating, or whatever, listening so that you get the whole picture. That's the point of this whole exercise. Get the whole thing going and flowing. Okay. So let's have the first go. We'll probably have 2 goes at this, I would imagine. Get all nicely worked out. All right, heart people. Tell us about yourself.
The heart's job is to pump the blood around the body. The left and right atrium receive incoming blood. The left and right atrium pump blood out of the heart. Then sucking blood to the heart, from the heart to the lungs, and then back to the heart and out.
All righty. So there we go. What's your action for the heart?
We can be like
Yeah, so what's the heart going to do? What's your action? What's your heart action? It shows us how the heart works. I like this a bit more. You got an actual heart action you can do? Yeah. I just follow. All right. So then you can move our blood cells onto the lungs. Off you go. Alright, blood cells are now at the lungs. Blood cells, can you go and stand away at the back there? Just at the back of the lungs there. Alright, lungs. Do your actions.
This is the lungs, and when we breathe in, the lungs expand and our diaphragm raises, which is how we get the air from outside our body and exchange the carbon dioxide for and oxygenated and for our blood and from our blood. Oh, this comes out. Sorry. This is the lungs, and when we breathe in, the lungs expand and our diaphragm raises, which is how we get air from outside our body and exchange the carbon dioxide from our blood and oxygenate it with the oxygen from the air.
Brilliant. Okay, so the whole thing with the actions going. What do you got? One.
Yeah.
Yep. No blood cells.
But you come back to the heart. Deoxygenated blood travels to lungs to get oxygen, also broken down.
Oxygen. Yep. So you need to pick up a load of what?
Oxygen.
Oxygen. Lungs lift your oxygen.
Is it carbon dioxide?
All right. Blood cells, where are you off to now?
The body.
No.
The heart.
Back to the heart.
To get pulse
Yes.
to the body.
All right.
Now
Heart.
you got to push it
Which side of the heart did we come back to? You remember?
to the right.
The right. Yeah. Very good. All right.
There you go.
So heart, do your actions. Do your actions.
And push it.
And push you over to the body. Okay. Body, step forwards a little bit over there. All right. Blood cells, you've made the body. We can do your bit in a sec. Body, what do you do your thing, body? Do your
We
actions.
started to move. We need more oxygenated glucose to produce energy so we can move efficiently.
We have some oxygen for you.
You're present.
Thank you. Thank you. Now we can work properly.
Thanks. That's cool.
All right. Blood cells, where are you going to
We're going
go?
to go back to the heart.
Back to the heart. Yeah, you've got to overlap and move past each other. And there we go. Rightio. Nice. All right. Just step over this way a bit. Just we'll pretend you're students for a moment. Rightio. So that went pretty well, didn't it? We're going to have one more go about 5 minutes. Okay. What do we need to adjust so that it's perhaps a little smoother or a little better, or did we miss out?
We were like,
Supposed to say
we
something.
were very, we had some stress off the same.
Okay, you didn't get started, so
We were just walking like straight.
in a straight line. So we need to fix that bit because the blood flows past each other, doesn't it, everywhere? Yep. So we need to get that bit of the action right. We need some more hard actions, I think, going. Okay. Do your lovely hard actions. Is there anything in the lungs area that we need to sort, apart from your crossed out words? We need to rehearse your lines a bit. Yeah. Okay. Body, we might just get you on the other side so that you're not facing away. No, just here. So facing this one here. All right. So can you just sort out your lines here so we get those right? Dylan, can you get the carbon dioxide bit going? At the top, not carbon. Yep. I think you were pretty right. Aren't you? Yes. Yep. What else did you need to say?
We come back to the heart, we get pumped all throughout the body, and our arteries bank.
Yep. I like that. Okay. So make sure we get that this time. Yep.
And then we have,
After we have delivered all the oxygen blood, we come back to the heart, full of oxygen.
Alright, no worries. Alright, go another minute or two in place. And then we'll try and do the whole performance. We've done the dress rehearsal. See if we can get full show going on there.
Hold my hand like you shake someone's hand. Archie, stop! Oh.
Not today. We'll do diseases next week. Okay?
You broke my hand.
You want to shake?
Rex.
No.
Alright.
Safety to wear glasses.
Yep, no.
Charlotte, are you ready?
Why do you guys like torturing?
We'll give it a whirl. See how we go. Alright, I'm going to do less directing this time. Let's see if you can get it done. Yes, working well. Let's see if we can get it done. I am going to be sort of near this microphone picks up the individual voices. So I'll come over to sort of close to you, so that's where we go. And you do your thing, we'll see if we can do it without me directing this time. Okay.
The heart's job is to pump the blood around the body. The left and right ventricle receive incoming blood. The left and right ventricles pump blood out of the heart. Veins siphon the blood to the heart, from the heart to the lungs, and then back to the heart and out to the body. Deoxygenated blood travels to lungs to get oxygen, also dropping on carbon dioxide.
This is the lungs, and when we breathe in, the lungs expand and our diaphragm raises, which is how we get air from outside our body and exchange the carbon dioxide from our blood and reoxygenate it with the oxygen from the air.
We then come back to the heart and we get pumped all throughout the body in our arteries, veins, and capillaries.
Did you get the delivery?
Oh, yeah.
Can you please have some oxygen?
Yeah, I need some carbon dioxide.
This is Thank you. Oh, so that.
Yep. Where are you now? Just before you go, give us something. Where are you now?
Like at the back of the heart,
Back
and
of the heart.
like, you just came now getting pumped through the arteries. Now getting
Yeah. Did you have a line for that? No.
Well, we probably
Hey,
said
guys.
that when we went
You
through.
heard you need
Anyway,
some oxygen. We need some more oxygen and glucose so we can produce energy to move more efficiently. Can we please have some oxygen? Here you go.
Oh, thank you.
There you go. Now you can move properly. There you go. I don't know why I need to stop pumping.
After we've delivered all the oxygenated blood, we come back to the heart to collect oxygen again.
And you take a load of carbon dioxide back from the muscles, don't you? Yep.
So you take me carbon.
Thanks.
Yeah, you get me carbon.
And come back over this way. Alright, we're back.
I reckon we could do that.
One more time. Alright, let's make it smooth. One last one. Reset. Anybody need to do anything else? So, Dylan, we remembered the line we have to pick up.
Next,
Come
you
on.
do have to get oxygen.
good.
Okay. So if I say the oxygen, like, if I say like it travels through lungs, and then
Oh yeah, sorry.
Come back from the body into the heart to start.
no, like when you stop.
Oh.
And then we get back here and say, and the cycle is this.
Yeah, good. So we can improve it even more. Fantastic. All right. I think this will be close to our last time. You ready? Okay.
The heart's job is to pump the blood around the body. The left and right atria receive incoming blood. The left and right ventricles pump blood out of the heart. Veins siphon the blood to the heart, from the heart to the lungs, and then back to the heart, and then out to the body. Deoxygenated blood travels to the lungs to get oxygen, also dropping carbon dioxide.
This is the lungs, and when we breathe in, the lungs expand and our body and our diaphragm raises, which is how we get the air from outside our body and exchange the carbon dioxide from our blood and oxygenate it with the oxygen from the air.
We then come back to the heart and get
You don't want the heart to get low.
Can we please have some oxygen? Here's our carbon dioxide.
yes, some carbon. I don't need it all. We then come back to the heart and get pumped all throughout the body in our arteries, veins, and capillaries.
Yeah, push us.
We're starting to move. We're getting more oxygen and glucose so we can produce energy so we can move more efficiently.
There you go.
Take oxygen.
Can we have a carbon?
Yes,
Mine.
take all our carbon.
Give me your
You
carbon.
want my hard count?
Thank you. Now I can move properly.
After we've delivered all the oxygenated blood, we come back to the heart to collect oxygen. Yeah.
Very good, and we're back. All right. So a big clap, I reckon that was very good. Down the front again. We are pretty good on that. All right. Well done. That looked pretty good. I reckon it works really well doing something physically, actually moving around those spaces and having to think about how that would go. I'm going to give you 2 minutes. I want to know what went well with that. Did we learn anything? And what do you reckon we might have missed in the end? Okay, otherwise it's 2 minutes thinking time. Okay?